Today on Focal Point, we're going to learn about student life here at the Community College of Philadelphia with Director of Student Life, David Greene. Hear what students and faculty have to say about President Obama's plan to offer free education to qualifying community college students and see what students really know about the history of their school. Stay with us. Hi, welcome to Focal Point on CCP TV, the educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. I'm Darlene Monts, a student in the Communication Arts curriculum here at CCP. We have an exciting show for you today. I am here with David Greene, Director of Student Life here at the Community College of Philadelphia. Welcome, David.
Thank you, Darlene.
How long have you been a Director of Student Life here at Community College of Philadelphia?
I have been the Director of Student Life here at the college for 5 years in November.
What are your basic duties as the Director of Student Life?
Well, we do a lot in student life, but my basic duty is to manage a lot of different types of programs, including from anything from all the clubs and organizations, which we have almost 50 of those on campus, to new student orientation, ensuring that students understand some of those important rules and processes that are required by law through those orientation processes. Okay. And then also looking at the student programming board and ensuring that they're doing the different things for students on campus. They do about 400 events between main campus and the 3 regional centers. So we're a very busy department.
What student organizations do you oversee?
Well, as Director of Student Life, all student clubs and organizations report through me. So any type of approval or anything specifically for a club and organization would come to me, through me.
What type of student organizations are you speaking about here?
Oh, that's a great question. So when it comes to student organization, we have Phi Theta Kappa, which is our primary honor society. We have Alpha Beta Gamma as an honor society. We have Christian Men and Women's Alliance. Wow. We also have a number of clubs that have to do with social activities. So we have a lot of different ways for students to get involved.
Tell me, what are some of the benefits of being in student life?
One of the challenges for students is that they think that college is just coming and taking classes and going home. But really it's about building the full person, making sure that they have different places where they can engage the students and having different opportunities to really make sure that they have lived the full experience of being a student here at the college.
During your time here, what was your favorite event here at Community College of Philadelphia?
There are a couple of series that I can kind of highlight and say that are some of my favorites. Okay. And I'd like to start with the Hispanic Heritage Month Luncheon. We've been doing that now for 5 years. Wow. That has been a really great way to engage the Hispanic population here on the campus. And then the African American Heritage Breakfast, which we just had. Again, that was our 6th annual African American Breakfast. And the goal in all of these is to really engage the community in a different way and engage the students. So those are a couple of my favorites. And add to that, we're in our 5th year of going on alternative spring break. We started about 5 years ago, when we sent 6 students and a few faculty and staff along with them. Now we have 5 different trips going to 5 locations and really assisting with Habitat with Humanity and building some homes.
So you said the Habitat for Humanity, is that what you said?
Yeah, Habitat for Humanity is a national or international organization that we decided a few years ago that we would partner with over spring break. So students and faculty and staff are giving up their week off to actually go and build houses, dig ditches, put up walls, put on roofs, but they really are engaging the community outside of Philadelphia, which is a great experience for them.
How have student life changed since you started working here?
Before I got here, there was a lot of programming going on, but a lot of the programming was done by the office, the people leading the office. And I felt that it was important to have students lead those programs. I think when students program for students, they are more engaged and they're more tied to what the programs are. Also, I added the Student Leadership and Involvement Center and gave that a different kind of directions. And then add to that, we changed the leadership program so that the students who are coming in either as freshmen, new students, can be in our Emerging Leaders program. We allow the students to better understand who they are as leaders. One of the things we learned while doing our research on student leadership was a lot of students didn't realize they were leaders until someone told them. And so it's important for us to remind students that they have leadership potential and then to help guide them through those processes.
What events can students here at Community College of Philadelphia expect through the Student Life Center?
Well, over the next few months, the students can expect to be engaged with some events during Women's History Month. There's a few panels going on some of the campuses that are sponsored by us. We have International Festival coming up, and it starts at the end of March and goes through that first week of April. And we will have about 30 events during that time. And also we have our annual Spring Fling, where students come and just have a great time. And then one of the last events that we'll do here this year is the Graduates Breakfast that we've been doing. We invite the graduating students and their families to come and join us, and then faculty and staff, including the president and some of the vice presidents, serve the food to the students and their families. So it's a good way for us to say thank you to the students for being here and working through and graduating as part of the college.
Well, that's all the time we have for now. Thank you, David, for being with us. We're looking forward to what student life here has to offer.
Thanks for having me.
Now let's hear what CCP students and faculty have to say about President Obama's plan to offer free education to qualifying community college students.
I feel like anyone who's willing to put in the effort or hard work and to maintain that 2.5 GPA definitely has earned themselves the reward of free community college.
Community college should be free for qualifying students because it opens up education. It opens up the right to actually learn, to get to education. Nowadays, a lot of people don't like education.
I think it's hard to say yes or no. Do I think education should be free for all students? I think it's a great idea to allow more students to have access to higher education, and if that means paying for some of those students to go back to school, I think that's a good idea.
Yes. I think community college should be free for qualifying students because they've worked hard to get there.
The funds to pay for this initiative would come from mostly, like the state, like financial aid from the state or government funding, or anything, building fundraisers or building new programs that kind of provide that reward money for any student to basically make community college tuition free for them.
The funds will come from taxes, taxpayers as well as people who work full-time jobs and pay taxes on a regular.
If it's going to cost us $60 billion a year to let people go back to school for free, how are we going to have $60 billion every year? It's kind of like Social Security. When it was started 50, 60 years ago, everybody, I love the idea, money for retirement. Now, a lot of people think to themselves, when I retire, am I going to have any access to this thing that I've been paying in? So with me, if I'm thinking now, if my taxes are going to people to help them go to school for free, is that going to be long-term enough for my children, my grandchildren? Are they going to have access, or is this going to dry up after, 5 or 10 years?
Like it will not decrease the quality of community college education because it's a community to which we learn amongst each other to the point where we come here to learn. And we come here to learn so that we are able to expand on our majors and how we feel in everyday life.
If they start off with community college for free, I think it's a good experience coming out of high school. It's very diverse, and I'm sure a lot of students want to experiment with different cultures and meet a lot of different people, whereas you have the four-year colleges that aren't always as diverse, but community college will really definitely make kids feel better about themselves and make them interest them in wanting to learn more.
Wow, wasn't that insightful? The Community College of Philadelphia is currently celebrating its 50th anniversary. We quiz students about the history of the college. Here are the results.
(1968).
September 12th, 1956.
CCP first opened in the year 1965.
Maybe the 1800s sometimes.
I think it was 1965.
1956.
Well, it is the 50th anniversary, so 1915, 1965 then?
I have no idea. I don't know why the first thing that popped up was Abraham Lincoln.
I have no clue.
I'm gonna fire blind here. William Bonnell.
The building was named after him.
Something Bonnell.
Oh, somebody named Bonnell?
T. Allen, maybe?
Alan T. Bonnell.
Because it was named after someone that has the last name Mint.
I suppose it's not because it smells minty fresh.
Because it's got something to do with money.
Because it got a lot of stuff in there that you gotta keep mint condition, I guess.
Because it used to be the U.S. Mint.
The U.S. Mint building, where they made money. And they still have the vaults, which are really cool if you've not seen them.
Somebody last name West.
Ronald Reagan.
Isn't his last name General?
Dr. Generals.
I think there's 4.
There's the main campus, which I'm assuming that I know there's 3 in general, but I actually don't know the names.
Okay, so you got the main campus, the west campus.
Northeast campus, main campus.
Main, West.
I don't know the other 2.
The northeast campus.
Northeast.
It's like, I know it's more than 5. I just can't remember them.
Northwest. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I know that there's the West Philadelphia campus, the Northeast campus, Northwest campus. There's the main campus. I'm not sure if there's any more, but I know there's like an online thing. Does that count as a campus? It should count as a campus.
Now that's entertainment. Well, that's it for today. I want to thank my guest David Greene for being here and the viewers for tuning in. You have been watching Focal Point, the Community College of Philadelphia magazine show on CCP TV, the educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. All the segments for Focal Point are produced by the students in the digital video production curriculum. I'm Darlene Monts, a student in Communication Arts curriculum here at CCP. See you next time.